Well, here we are. My wife decided that we just didn't quite have enough toys to have fun with on the farm, so she wanted us to pick up this 1976 Dodge Power Wagon. Just says wagon on this side. That side's missing. That's okay. I think there might be one of them inside. This has been off the road for 16 years, and it's not a ran when it parked situation. It's actually, it stopped running and then it got parked. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the hood. First, I'm gonna give you a look around of this old vehicle. We're gonna try to get it running today. Mama's gonna be home with the kiddos in a couple hours. That'll be fun, play outside today. It's a beautiful day, finally no snow, right? It's just amazing. I'm a little scared of this one. Electrical issues is the potential story behind it. Let's get started. Hey, welcome back to Two Stall Garage. The Chief has gotten kind of mad lately. I gotta go, buddy. No. The rooster. I don't know if it's springtime. We got some chicks. He's following me. All right, come on, Chief. Let's go this way. We gotta work on a car. I know it's hot outside. Hey, Mooser. We're gonna work on a car today. Truck, actually. 76 Power Wagon with the big tow bar in the front. Is that what these are called, tow bars? It's got the chain right here. We got some belts, and I don't know if that means that the belts are off on the inside. I mean, these aren't V belts. You would think the older vehicles have V belts, so it's probably not for the Dodge Power Wagon. I don't know why they're there necessarily. I kind of like the tow bar on it. You tell me. What do you think, Moose? Moose. He's onto something. What do you guys think of that tow bar? Is that something that you would drive with that down the road? It's kind of interesting looking. I think it's pretty sweet, actually. Almost like a Mad Max type of thing. Missing the decal there, the emblem. Wagon, Power Wagon. This is a W100 variety truck. Got the 5-bolt wagon wheels. I think that might be what they're called. Same with the back. Baja AT wide track. Tires actually look pretty cool. If they were new or good, that'd be great. This thing used to be a crane service truck, and it was a one-owner truck since 1976 all the way up to I'd say about 3 or 4 years ago, I think, if I'm remembering right, from looking at the title transfer date. Hey, buddy. These have kind of seen their better days. That could be bent back if we wanted to keep them on there. Just leave them like that. Got a little bit of rust. Ish. Rust kind of covered up with a little bit of Bondo. There's a wire. A lot of debris in there. I don't know what this is. This has got to be something to do with the inner door panel. One thing that's kind of neat with this truck here is it's got the dual exhaust, and this looks like it was put on right before it was parked, but as you can see, it had some fire going on. Then in here you got a little hidden gas tank. I haven't opened this up. We haven't done anything to this but haul it home. And that's it. Okay. Reverse tightening. No, maybe not. Encouraging sign underneath this truck is it's not all rusted out. Surface rust, that's about it. Everything else looks really good. Obviously we got some rust here in the body. That's expected, but underneath looks really, really clean. The shocks aren't leaking, nothing. You can see there's a big difference. Back here you got lots of space. Up here not so much, I don't know why. This thing missing the springs? Can you see them here? Can you see? Oh, look at that. That's why. They took the spring and they inverted it. So it's upside down. Must have wanted the, I don't know what you call it. Oh, it's ready to run a track meet or something. Down in the stance. The go stance. A little more rust here on this side. Spidey. Got a little cable coming out here. Not sure. The top has got the surface rust, but it's looks pretty solid to me. Look at this, the dome light, or the box, the bed light, still in good shape. In here, looks pretty straight. I won't go in there quite yet. It's got the trim on the door and on the fender there. Doesn't have it on the back here. It's come off. It's still got the little attachments or the rivets. Here we got some. Tail light's broken, but it's there. This chrome, and that's got to be a good thing, right? That might not come with a replacement lens. The bed looks pretty solid. Somebody put some paintable sealant on there. Got a little Sawzall blade. I could actually use this. I've been looking for mine. That's about right what I need. Got the old license plate, and then we got the really old license plate. Commercial, last license in '96. And then what was this one? This one was 2007. So 16 years since it was licensed. Did not run when parked. That's never a good sign. I'd like to say it's just going to be something simple. I want to work on these because I get away from the electrical issues, but this one is reportedly having an electrical issue. Look at the chief over there. He just doesn't want to leave me alone. Hey, buddy. Chief. Hey. So, story on this. It was running, stopped running, had a spark issue. They got it running again, and then they lost spark for a second time, and then they parked it. So we'll go ahead and go inside here and see what's going on. Probably better look in the back real quick. Got a test light. Hose. Cans of different varieties. Whoof! Da. Is this gonna work? Oh, so close, except for the windows not going down. Otherwise, it was good. Door panels on these are small. This one's in good shape. Excellent shape, actually. Ooh, these are all hot. You got the chrome. You got a tummy ache, buddy? Don't eat that grass, unless you do. Both the doors open okay. window comes down. Seat's got some decent, decent foam on it. It's where it could be repaired, recovered. That's pretty good. Got our Dodge trucks book, models 100 through 800. Then here you can see where they had electrical issues. We've got a Napa coil, 12 volt of course, and then I don't know if it's not the, what is this? What are these things? Two of them here. It's not the ECU, but oh, the ballast. Is that what it is? So anyways, we're gonna put these right there. We got an old negative cable. This is actually in good shape. Must not have used it. More wires. More wires. Horn. Got the keys. Battery's dead. Battery's not existent. And, well, let me bring you in here for just a little closer look. All right, we'll start on the passenger side. You ready for this? You got a light bulb. All right, good stuff. 1976 Chrysler Corporation, required maintenance and warranty. Very cool. Here's the glove box. Those just usually hang. Yep, right here. They just hang there. A little discolored, but again, you got all the foam, so that's nice. A little cracked up. A lot cracked up, okay. You're right. And if we look in here, we can see that bottom of the glove box is gone. This is all deteriorated. This is your vents up in here. Ew. You got some sort of jumpage going on. I'm just going to disconnect both of these. Maybe that's a bad idea, but maybe it's power in the CB. Oh, probably don't want them touching, I suppose. There you go. There you go. Flip. Flip. See, Adventurer. That's pretty neat. Then you got your four-wheel drive right here. You got low lock, low, neutral, high, and high lock. Just gonna leave that in place. You got the Midland. It's on channel 1. Hey, look at this. They're mounted right there. It's pretty neat. We are definitely going to use this. Once we get this running, we're going to leave that in there. That will not come out. Unless Mama wants it out. Set tape. All right, Mooser, are you hot, buddy? We just came outside. What's this? Insert key to remove cover. Fuses, flashers. That's where that goes. Right? It would appear that goes there. All right. Let's just dive right into the scary part. Right, Moose? All right, well, here it is. Boy, we're getting into it. This doesn't have any that I'm seeing, but the cap is still wet. Some just sitting up there, I guess. Probably from when we were hauling it, it was splashing around, I would assume. Get that on there. The overtank flow, it's not broken, which is nice. It's dry. That's fine. Power steering fluid is non-existent. All the way to the bottom. It is not locked up because I already tried it. And that's good. Turns fairly easily. Reportedly, this has a 360 intake on it. No, check that. It's a 360 engine. It's got a 340 intake on it. I don't know why, but it does. So it just is what it is. Whoa. Okay. Oh, duh. This air filter is absolutely clogged up. But the Edelbrock is looking okay. Hey, Morse. All right, Mooser man. Nothing in there. Engine oil. Oh, yeah. It's dark, but it's there. That's good. Do it, do it, do it. What else? Where's the transmission fluid, huh? Where's that stick at? Rotella 1540 must be watching the the two-stall. Must be watching Vice Grip Garage. We don't need oil where we're going. We also got a Coke bottle for pouring it in, I suppose. What else we got down here? Work gloves. If you're looking for a nice pair. This must be the shop rag. Here's the Chickar transmission fluid here. Yeah, it's got transmission fluid and it looks good. That's a good sign. As long as the criticals are taken care of. This filter doesn't look too good for the fuel, but there's definitely no fuel in there. It's dry. See right down here. Nothing in there. It's got the electric choke. Okay, I guess to kind of dive right in, we just got to go get a battery, hook it up, see what sparks, what doesn't, what throws smoke, what doesn't. This is fine. I don't know, it's a little messy. The coil is there, it's hooked up. Maybe, maybe not. Kind of. There are wires everywhere. Looks like they replaced on this. Eesh, God, we're just gonna go into it. We're not gonna worry about anything. I'll be right back. All right, Moose, here we go, buddy. Yeah. Oh, you know what's funny? Oh, I don't know if it has any fuel in it or not. We'll find out. Maybe the fuel gauge works. But that's probably not going to be the case. Okay. What's this? This is an old side post. Not connected. Here's our... This is supposed to be new. It'll be okay. Are you ready? Negative. These do not. These are really, that's just, it is not a good connection. Can't imagine that's going to do much. Yeah. I can almost pull it out. Here we go. There's the positive side. Well, see if anything works on this. How about lights? There's a light. There's a light. That's good. All right, Moose, let's keep moving forward, buddy. Key on. Oh, whoa, that surprised me. All right, well, here's the deal. Nothing seems to work on the inside, at least with the gauges. How about the radio? Oh, kind of. turns on. All right, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna see if it cranks, which obviously, well, I wanna see it though. Any fuel come up? Woofda! I think I can smell fuel. I can smell something. I don't know. Let's go get some fuel. All right, where'd that pop bottle go, Moose? I'm gonna use that. Coca-Cola? Well, does that have the cap on it? Yep, okay. Let's use it. The whole inside of this truck is a mess, but I see potential. It's got a gun rack with some, looks like wood screws and a bolt. All right. Bottoms up. When was this from? A while ago. Here we go, fire in the hole, hopefully, but not like a bad fire. That'll be the last one we're gonna test out on the spark here. Okay, there are wires everywhere. Well, let's see. All right, we got 12 volts at the battery. Obviously we knew that, but hey, we're just starting from step one. Oh, Ishka, with the key on. Yep. Okay. Let's see here now. Put this. Stay. There you go. We got 11 volts. I'm sorry, we got 12 volts to this thing right here, and I don't know what that is. But hey, it's got 12 volts. How about that? Let's start there. Well, we start by not letting it ground on anything. Let's see if we've got 12 volts going to the coil here. That looks good. Don't get shocked. Okay. Oh, I think that should be live, right? Key on. Should have 12 volts to the coil. Right? What's this? Nothing? Oh boy. We got 12 to the solenoid. Yes. Pretty sure I can hear the electric choke. All right, it's day number 2. It's probably been about 3 weeks, I suppose, right? 3 weeks, I'd say. And we're finally back out here on the Power Wagon, and it's a hot one, by the way. Moose is rolling around in the dirt. We've got our multimeter here. When I looked in here, I found that the coil, although it was mounted in the engine bay, it was completely disconnected. Nothing on the positive, nothing on the negative. The coil wire was disconnected from the distributor, and just a mess of wires. And I'll just show you real quick what we've got going on here. I pulled out all of these from the engine bay, and basically just dead wires, big ground cable, some electrical cleaner, and some sandpaper, if that gives you any idea of the points being in good shape or not as well. But Mom was out helping. She was cranking it over. And so what I did is I tested from the white block there, that's the ballast resistor. It's got positives coming out, and of course it's got your green. And I don't know if that does anything at all. I think that might be an unused wire in some instances, but God bless you. There's another one coming. God bless you. So this, it's still loose, so I got to tighten it up. But while it wasn't connected, it's reading at 12 volts. Other side here, I should say the key was in the on position as well, or the run position, not the start position. But 12 volts here. This didn't have anything on it. Traced them back as best that I could through this wiry mess, and if you see, they're just barely hanging on. So the whole harness probably needs to be redone. But as of the moment, we've got spark. When you've got your coil connected to your distributor, that's a hard word to say today, I'm pulling 6 volts on this. When it's not connected, I got 12 when I'm over here on the positive. And I read that if you have 6 or 7, that's about right for ballast ignitions coming through that resistor. Distributor pickup, almost hit it right that time. The wires are basically touching, and you know, you don't want that. Let's see if we can get them apart here. Are they gonna ground out? Hopefully not. Just kind of setting everything in place. At the moment, it's a mess. Pickup is connected, took the distributor off, very, very dirty. Took some 400 grit sandpaper in there, and I cleaned off. It doesn't look like the points that I'm used to, but it's got like a, almost like a spindle in there. Yeah, so we're learning for the first time. Anyways, we got some 2-cycle petrol sitting over here on the foreman. You wanna go in and give it a crank after I put some fuel in here? Just wait. Okay, go ahead and crank it off. All right, hold up. It's trying to fire there. Moose, you hot, buddy? Just about. I need to put some more fuel in that. Okay. Hold it. Hold up. Crank it again. Hold up. Oh, yep. Stand by 1 second. Okay, go ahead. You guys hearing that? We got some fire happening here. One more time. 1 second. Yeah. Let me just pull this up real quick. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hold up. Hold up 1 second. Let's see here. Okay, go ahead. All right, so there it goes. We just need feel to it.
Yeah.
So, boy, I'd really like to hear it run just a little bit longer than that. I'm gonna go get some more fuel, okay? Okay. Right back. You can turn the key to the off position, because when these are in the on position, it heats up the coil. Just a Dodge thing, goofy design. Okay, now we've got zero idea what type of condition the plugs are in this. This has been off the road for at least 16 years, if not more. And we don't know. Okay, stand by. I think I need to get on the other side probably. Let me move the camera. All right, there you guys go. Okay, go ahead, dear.
Okay.
Fire in the hole.
All right.
It does. Not bad for 16 years. That's a lot of fuel. Go ahead. I have a feeling the carburetor is going to need a rebuild. I don't know where the... Let's see. Okay, go ahead. Come on. Go ahead. One more time. 1 second. Okay, try it out. Okay. Edelbrock's. Go ahead, dear.
Ready?
Yep. Okay. Well, there we go. It's firing off. I guess we got to rebuild that carburetor potentially. Let's see. We got no fuel coming to the fuel filter. So I'm assuming those tanks are just bone dry. I wish I knew where the bowl was on these things. Anybody else know where the bowl is? Let's try one more time. We're gonna dump way too much into it. All right, there's a fire extinguisher in the garage. Go ahead. Come on. Probably flooding it out. Go ahead. Yep. Okay. Definitely. Man, that's a big carburetor for a truck like this. Did you turn the key off?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds beefy though.
It does. I mean, it's going to start up and run. Those Mopar starters, everything you heard about them on YouTube, it's just absolutely right. They sound terrible. And when they shut off, they sound terrible. I don't know.
Yeah.
No brake on this one or it's not working anyways. Guess we can disconnect our spark tester. How about we, oh boy, I'd love to hear it run more.
Yeah. What I would think is interesting to know with how the shape of the car is because I'm an old car person, I would like to know what the history is on it, where it came from, where it sat, because the floorboards are completely rusted out, and it'd just be interesting to know, like, where it came from, what's the history of how many miles maybe, just what's it been through.
Yes, for sure.
I wonder if that VIN would pull up on the dealer's site.
We pulled it up.
Pull it up.
We did pull it up the one time, and it was this is a third owner truck. We're the third owners of it. So it was the, what's this say over here? Was the crane services and heavy hoisting truck from '76.
The odometer says 43,000 miles, and you never know if it's 143, 243, but people didn't drive the old ones as much as they do now. So you just never really know
Right, and
what
this,
it's really been through.
what they told us was but those people told us when we picked it up, we bought it from the nephew, and the aunt and uncle said that the guy who owned Ferris Crane Service, he pulled it behind his crane. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, like behind the crane as it was moving on the ground, or behind the crane as it was being hauled on the trailer. Obviously it's got the big tow hitch up here, but he would park when he was done for the day, and he would drive the adventurer back home. And then it went from his hands into their nephew's hands, and the nephew said in the ad, said had it running at one point in time, lost spark, and then there it sat off the road. And it had been sitting off the road before that, which I think adds up to the 16 years back to 2007. This thing sounds like it's just got a big vacuum leak in it. I'm sure that's partially a reason why it's not running the best.
You want to try to make it run a little more?
Boy, I want to. How about we check the spark plugs real quick? Does that sound okay? I'm gonna go get the deal. Got a good name for this truck. Rusty. But that's not the name, right? I was thinking maybe, I don't know. What do you think should be named? I was thinking maybe Sergeant.
The big green turd.
The big green rolling turd. Coming through, coming through. I'm not sure if I'm sold on these magnetic sockets. I haven't found one that fits right.
Really?
Yeah, it had good reviews. I guess that one looks like it fits 13/16. Got some magnetic sockets. Not a sponsor at all, but Caselman CS307 6-piece magnetic swivel spark plug socket. If you want to take the camera and do anything you can. Let's see what this is. Let's see what we got here in these. First, spark plug check. Wouldn't it be something to take this thing down the road? Actually, it doesn't look too bad. It's got a little bit of feel on it because I was dumping it in there. I don't know if we've got a weak spark issue or anything like that. I just don't know. We won't know until we get some solid gas flow to this. I'm just gonna check one more plug. And then if that's good, we're gonna assume they're all good, because obviously that would be the case. Probably not. All right. Let's check number 2. This is going to be a cylinder number 3. These things got a nice little swivel on them, so they work pretty good. Boy, that sun's hot.
Hey, what's this little thing in the dash over here?
That's a fuse panel. The fuse panel?
Yeah, is that what that is?
Yeah. This thing's got 2. It's got 2 things on it. Washers. That's goofy. We only need 1. This one's a little...
Box missing too?
Man, we had it flooded. Huh?
Oh,
Is the glove box missing? No, the glove box is just right there on the side. Hanging out. Can't believe you would have flooded it already. Just so ambitious. Boy, that steering wheel column is loose as can be. The gearbox anyways, lots of play in that.
I would like to see some new trucks just to be directional touches. Like the lights are just a little pole switch in here, which is totally cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Ouch.
And there's just
I think so. Let's try to fire it one more time. Yeah, I don't think it'll start again. 1 second. Go ahead. All right. I can just feel the starter's pain. Okay, spark plugs, check. We're gonna call that done. Boy, you're sitting in there with the door closed. Yeah, spark plugs look good. Good enough. There is still no fuel. This has a... Oh, I just want to see it running with feel to it today. That would be great. It's got a little thing on it. Show you guys. Howdy.
Hi.
It's a little dirty. It's a little disconnected. I don't know if people were searching for a short or what, but I mean, there's just tons of wires in the engine bay. And I think it's hooked up appropriately.
What is this?
It could be a thing where we lose the spark after it runs for a little bit. That's the bright selector, bright lights. Push it on, you got brights. Push it on, off, they're
sweet.
off. Yeah, isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
It's awesome. So right down here is our little fuel tank switcher. What's it say?
It has 2 fuel tanks or what?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Which is good, except we need to make sure it doesn't move anymore.
Oh.
It's totally locked up. Let me hop underneath here. Yeah! There's ticks. Where is it? That fuel tank looks a little rusty. Eesh, where is the fuel deal? Stand by. Okay. It is right there. It's in the middle. What's that mean? I feel it. It does not move.
Probably got dirt trapped under.
Oh, the whole thing wants to move when I... So... Let's see, let me think about this for 2 minutes. We'll be back.